In Zen Buddhism, gratitude is an important devotional practice. We can find a context for gratitude, for cultivating an attitude of gratitude towards all of our experience, which can make our practice come alive. By contemplating one of our Zen ancestors' Dogen Zenji sayings from the Shobogenzo. Dogen said, "When one attains the way is always left to the way." When the way is left to the way, there is no need to add anything, seek anything, or move away from anything that is happening. We cultivate an attitude of accepting all of our experience with an open and compassionate mind. When we do this, we can realize that it is possible to experience and to actually be totally immersed in the way with the vitality of awareness. The way is also called the great emptiness or the great fullness. The great fullness is so full that we cannot find anything separate from it. In fact, we cannot find anything at all. So we say in Zen, form is emptiness and emptiness is form. Emptiness is full of form and form is full of emptiness. They're the same energy, the same vitality of awareness, always expressing this vitality of awareness. Brother David Stendhal-Rast, a Christian mystic as well as a Zen student, describes gratefulness as great fullness. We are grateful that the Great Spirit shares its gratefulness of life with us. It can be such a relief not to have any place to put our ego. It has no separate existence of its own. Great fullness is so full that there is no ego outside. It's totally permeated by this great fullness. So our ideas of an ego can be thought of as a cipher, huge as an ocean within us, that sucks up so much of our energy. It can be such a relief to release some of that pent-up energy and offer it to the Great Spirit or to the Buddhas. As profound as our offering, so inexhaustible is the gratitude of the Buddhas for our willingness to share our lives with them. With enormous fullness, they receive our offerings. When we realize this, in the depth of our being, we feel that all of our experience is welcomed as expressions of the wholeness of life. We feel this in our heart. We feel compelled to offer our wholehearted response to this wholeness of life. In this way, we realize we are always unconditionally welcomed, and therefore we learn to welcome life unconditionally. Of course, there are some events we cannot summon up gratitude for, but these are truly opportunities to open up as much as possible as we can to the great fullness. Regardless of our limitations, the Buddhas are just as thankful for our best efforts. From the viewpoint of the Buddhas, their fullness includes our limitations. We only need to cultivate the ability to see our catastrophes as opportunities. So we leave the way to the way. And we can be grateful that the way leaves us to us. The sun is an equal opportunity provider, rising each morning, shining on everything with its peaceful warmth, revealing everything just as it is. Likewise, the light of the way shines equally on all its creations, leaving us to us. As we learn to expose ourselves more and more to the gifts of this life, we gradually realize our oneness. We gradually realize our oneness with all of life. We realize that in leaving us to us, the way offers us everything. One very important way that we can follow this way and express our gratitude for our experience of following the way is to take to heart a saying by Confucius. Confucius said, "When you see virtuous behavior, emulate it. When you see harmful behavior, look at yourself." So let our gratitude extend to the opportunities presented by others. Let us see how upset and frustrated we still become when someone offends us in a way that pushes our buttons of pain and fear. Let us see how taking offense is the same as giving offense. So we can cultivate a spirit of thank you very much for providing this opportunity, painful as it may be. And thank you very much, Great Spirit, for providing others with a chance to give us these opportunities. Thank you very much, Buddhas, for giving us a way to overcome our fears of exposure to the great unknown. Thank you, Buddhas, for giving others the opportunity to receive the gift of our response. May they learn also to heed Confucius' advice, and in their anger or denial, look to themselves. Thich Nhat Hanh has a saying, "The world of suffering and discrimination is filled with the light of the rising sun." Meditating with the light of the rising sun can be a wonderful opportunity to embody the depths of this saying. We can be grateful for our spirit of inquiry. We can be grateful for our willingness to embody the big questions of life, including our death. We are gifted with the ability to embody them in a lighthearted way, with our hearts full of light.